welcome back. So I've had a little request for a pregnancy update, so I'm going to give you a pregnancy update. I have to warn you, you will see some graphic material. No, seriously. So if you're squeamish at all, I'd suggest just not watching this video because it's gross. But I thought I'd share with you because I have this thing on my finger. I lovingly refer to it as Fester, Uncle Fester, because it's always festering. And it's called a pregnancy tumor. It's a pyogenetic granuloma. It's basically a vein or a blood vessel that poked through on the outside of my skin and continues to grow, kind of like a placenta on my thumb. So I'm going to see a plastic surgeon finally tomorrow. Thank the good Lord. I hope they cut it off tomorrow. Hopefully it's not just a consultation, but we'll have to see. So I want to just show you it just in case. But before I go there, I will share with you some other pregnancy update stuff. First of all, I hate being pregnant. It's great feeling the movement, you know, creating a life, all that lovely stuff. But being pregnant basically sucks balls. And every pregnancy I've had a different issue. My first pregnancy, I had placenta previa. And at 4 months pregnant, I actually ruptured my placenta and bled uncontrollably on my bachelorette party. It ruptured right before, so it started bleeding heavily at the dinner of my bachelorette party before we were supposed to go to a strip club, which I've never got to see a male stripper. Not that I want to, but it's just like, never got to. And never got to have a bachelorette party. Yes, I was pregnant before I got married. We actually got engaged. It was crazy. We got engaged December 12th, I think. And planned a wedding for September 1st. It was all like, yay! And found out on, I think, yeah, Valentine's Day in February that I was, in fact, pregnant. Yeah. And then we had to, like, plan a wedding in a month. So anyways, shh, don't tell anyone. So anyways, it was my bachelorette party, and I couldn't drink. And I was bleeding all over the place. And continued to bleed the entire pregnancy. So that was my issue number 1 on bed rest. Placenta previa. Boo. Pregnancy number 2 with Abby. I started fainting all the time. You know, you hear about this on TV that pregnant women faint, but it's like, what? I've never known a pregnant woman to faint, but I fainted a couple of times. Most of the time just felt really lightheaded, but once I was cutting the grass, once I was in a grocery store and I was pushing the cart, and I just like woke up in a pile of Cheerios. Not like the boxes had opened up in a pile of Cheerios, but I had hit into the wall and fell down and the boxes had slid off the wall on top of me. I guess it was only like 3 or 4 times I fainted. But anyways, that really sucked. So I wore a heart monitor, and what was happening was all my guts were like pushed up. I have huge babies. Huge belly. I gained so much ridiculous amount of weight. So it was like pushing on my heart sac, which was slightly enlarged due to fluid and everything. So it was like compressing my heart. So anytime I like was like doing anything at all, walking, you know, anything that could cause me to increase my heart rate, beep, or I'd get really feel dizzy and nauseous. So that was fun. Second pregnancy. Third pregnancy, Uncle Fester. I don't know which one was worse. Uncle Fester sucks for a couple of reasons. One, he's on my thumb, and I'm right-handed. So cutting food, wiping after you go to the bathroom, basically, you know, drinking, eating, writing, typing, anything that involves your hands, really, Uncle Fester gets in the way. And Uncle Fester, being a vein, bleeds extremely easily. So if I nick him in any way, even with a Band-Aid on, he spurts blood everywhere. Plus, he's constantly getting infected. And he's constantly pussing. And I'm constantly on antibiotics. And even when I'm not on antibiotics or am on antibiotics, it doesn't really matter. Uncle Fester likes to fester. So otherwise, the pregnancy is going okay. I've gained a bit of weight, obviously, this time. I'm up to almost 20 pounds. The doctor wanted me to gain 17 my whole pregnancy. Sorry. It's not even that I'm eating more than normal. It's just I do not do pregnancy well. I am like a gimpy, whiny, horrible pregnant lady. And besides that, I get the nasal thing where I'm constantly like have a cold when I'm pregnant, sort of like allergies, postnasal drip, up all night coughing. I'm done whining. Do you want to see Fester? Okay, I'm gonna show you Fester. It's disgusting. Okay, so if you're at all squeamish, stop watching. Thank you for watching up until this point. I'm sure to give you organizing tips soon. Really excited. Just did the toy room, doing the kids' bedrooms coming up, and then doing the nursery. So I can't wait to show you all that stuff, plus just making room for babies. So doing some reorganizing to fit a baby into my life. Here comes Fester. Ready? Okay. Oh God. I'm gonna show you. So this is Fester. This is what a placenta on your thumb looks like. Fester started out as a tiny little pinprick, and he continues to grow. He's like a friend. I want to put a little hat on him, you know, do, have him dance around. No, truly it's not fun. So what they're gonna do, because it's a blood vessel, they have to tourniquet it, because I might bleed out. And then I think they're gonna slice it and then cauterize it and then stitch it. They may have to slice down my thumb to get the whole vein, because I've had liquid nitrogen a couple of times and this bulb actually fell off and then like grew back a week later. So I'm hoping it doesn't keep growing back. Apparently once I have the kid, it will go away, because it's like hormones in your body that cause your blood vessels to grow or whatever, creating a placenta. Oh my freaking thumb. So when those hormones are gone, I won't be bitchy, and I won't have Uncle Fester anymore. I won't miss him. So I'm going to see a plastic surgeon tomorrow, so cross your fingers they cut the bitch off, and I'll be a lot happier. I was in the car wash the other day with my husband. He was washing the car on the outside, and I had the kids in the back, and they were sleeping, and just like the pressure caused it to burst, and it was like, horror show, and I'm trying to catch it in my hand, and I had like nothing to catch the blood, and I'm like, Izzy, get the napkins. There were some Subway napkins in the back of the car. She's like, get me the napkins, and I'm like trying to contain the gushing of blood everywhere. That happens often, quite often. So I can't wait till that's done. So there's your pregnancy update. Yay to being pregnant. If you've never had babies before, don't be afraid. Most people don't have these type of issues. Actually, my OB has never seen a pregnancy tumor before. I'll be right there. She calls me Cassie. Is that not sweet? That makes me a little bit more excited that I'm going to have a little fart like that pretty soon. Anyways, we'll see you next time.